Yo, what's going on, guys? You don't know me, I don't know you, so that's right. But anyway, my name is Ari, and I have I don't know, 5 minutes before the sun goes down. So let's just start, man. I've been living in the USA for 7 years. I'm originally from Russia. Came here when I was 25 years old. And you might be thinking, hey, Ari, what's the difference between living in Russia and living in the United States? And I would say, of course, people, of course, some culture thing, some fucking planes, language, food, the stuff like this. But to be honest, there is no much difference between two different countries, and that's why. It doesn't really matter what are you doing and what are you good at. If you're trying to improve your life, if you're trying to level up in something, you'll be clowned by just random people. The people from the internet. If you, for example, start post some content, start sharing your story, or probably from your friends as well, and this is the worst case scenario. If you have an idea, if you have a dream, let's say you have a friend and you have been drinking, for the last 10 years with this friend. You go to the bar, you start smoking there, take a few beers, smoke a cigarette or a cigar, and there is nothing wrong with that. We all love, to do the stuff like this. But one day you wake up and you feel okay, right now it feels different. Right now it just seems like all the people around, or maybe not all of them, but some people, they really do something. They really look different than they used to. And that's the problem, because if I have been drinking and have been smoking for the last 5 years, those people have been working as hard as possible. And now we can see the results. This guy has a car, a house, a wonderful wife, a family, and it doesn't have to be in this way, okay? But you just wake up and you feel damn, I have to do something with that. I'd like to change my life right now. And I personally realized that when I was 27, 28 years old. So I didn't need to wait until 30 years old. So you go to a friend's place or maybe to the same bar and you start saying hey, bro, I feel I'm really tired of being broke. I really, I don't want to play these games, I don't want to smoke, I don't want to drink. How about to start going to the gym? How about to start doing some side hustle? Let's start a project, let's start a business, let's do something with our life. And your friend goes, are you losing your mind? Who do you think you are? Are you a bodybuilder? What are you trying to do, man? You're not respecting me. I am your friend. And this is what we have been doing for a while, so what's the problem, man? So now you see that every time when you're trying to do something with your life, trying to improve, you'll be clowned just by random people and your friends as well, as I said. And that's the problem. When I was living in Russia, I used to be a videographer and I was making this, weddings, some corporate videos, the stuff like this. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I didn't have a job, I didn't have money. And I got a couple of friends who used to tell me hey, you need to find a job. You need to start doing something in order to make money. You cannot sit like this, on your ass waiting for the next order. I think about it in this way. During just one weekend, I was able to make more money than these guys were making for the whole month. That's the difference. That's the difference from the mindset. Even they were my friends, even I like them, we always had this kind of problem between the different type of mindsets. Another story, when I was 25 years old, I moved to America from Russia. And the people who were around me, they were man, what are you doing? You don't even speak English, because I didn't speak English at all. 0 people there, you have never been in the United States or in Europe, you've only been to Asia, it's a completely different level, completely different culture. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you stupid? Are you losing your mind again? But I was man, I don't really care. If English the only problem that I need to face, that's alright. Because I know that English is just a skill, and look at me, I'm just making this video that you're watching right now, right? Yeah, it's been 7 years, of course I got it, but anyway, if you have a problem like this, if you start overthinking about your life, think about it in this way. Will these people in your life in the next 5 to 10 years? And if not, who cares? Who cares what they think? Who cares what they say about you or about your life? You are the only person who knows yourself so good. These people, even they're your friends, they have no idea who you are. They have no idea what kind of dream you have, what kind of purpose you have. And by the way, this is very important, because most of people, I would say 9 out of 10 people, they don't have no purpose at all. They don't have no goals at all. They don't really know what to do. So when I was working on a moving company, I remember this dialogue between me and another guy. We're sitting in the car, in the truck, going to the customer place. And I was man, let me ask you a question. I got a friend here. So I asked him, Imagine that you have $1 million right now in your bank account. You have a car, you have a wonderful mansion with, a lot of wonderful girls in there, your family, everyone is healthy, everyone has, like everything that you want to, everything that you even, dream about. So what's the next step? What are you gonna do? What after that if you had so much money in your bank account? And he goes, probably I would smoke and I would play video games and that's it. And I was like, now I see. Got you, man. So that day I realized that if you want to do something in your life, if you have a purpose and a goal in your life, you need to surround yourself with other people, with people who have a similar mindset. And I really see the difference, probably just as a guy who came from another country and who has been living, in this country for a while. I really see the difference because I've seen also the Americans here without no ambitions or like very feminine guys who have no balls at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, with all the respect. I mean, I love local people, I love Americans, but sometimes you just don't get it. Like, what is going on with you, man? Look at us, the people who just came from another country and we're doing our best. Learning English, side hustling, the stuff like this. You always need to have this image of yourself from the future. Who is this person in the next 5 to 10 years? Where I'm going to? I love this area, this local park. It's a golf park in North Hollywood, the place where I usually go for a run. And I love just, running here. And I remember when I started running, when I started even going to the gym, I had this girl that told me that she knows the reason why I'm going to the gym and why am I running. She thought because of, of the girls. Are you do all this stuff just because you want to attract these girls around you? I mean, bro, if you go to the gym, you probably know what I'm talking about. You probably have more gym bros than ladies. I mean, at least I've got a lot of dudes. I mean, I've got a lot of friends just because I go to the gym, not the ladies. I mean, ladies, of course, I mean, they love the stuff. They love the, the masculine guy. I mean, I'm okay with that. But do you really think that I go to the gym just because of you, because of the other ladies, or because of these fucking planes? So yeah, man, stop trying to please people. Stop trying to impress people because nobody really cares about you. Nobody really cares. So it was my message today. I hope that it wasn't very negative. I didn't mean that. I just wanted to share my experience with some people that, you just meet this kind of people every day. And the faster you realize that it's better to surround yourself with positive mindsets around you. With kind of, I don't want to say rich people or very wealthy people, but in terms of mindset, in terms of the opportunities that these people could attract in your life. Because at the end of the day, the difference is just right here, man. Your mindset, the way how you see the world. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Всем пока. Oh my god, man. I'm not gonna lie, my legs are dying. Oh, look at this view, by the way. Oh, it's dark. Oh my god. Oh wow, it's so dark right now. Let's go home.